It seems Drizzy is still trolling the boogeyman. Drake reportedly purchased Tupac's death row pendant. Let's get to the bottom of it. Here's the original post. Drake has purchased Tupac's official death row records pendant from jeweler Alexander Batard. Drizzy posted up. He is holding the pendant here. We scroll over. That is a close-up on the death row pendant. Now, there's been some claims that this pendant is not actually one of Tupac's.
What?
I know. They're saying the boy may have gotten finessed. Here's my thing. I don't know why so many people think Drake got finessed, and I'm gonna tell you why. Ed Sheeran got a death row chain. What are we talking about here, bruh? Nigga, not damn Skip Bayless. So why is everybody trying to tell me Drake's death row chain is fake? Now, of course, in actuality, people are not saying that Drake's is fake. They're saying Tupac did not wear it. That's what they're saying. All right. I was just trolling some. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at what is claimed to be the real one versus the fake one. This photo has been making its way around the internet. Now, I'm going to tell you a few things about this photo. They never wanted Drake to win in the beginning. I'm going to tell you why. People are counting the diamonds on the alleged fake one to the left and saying the diamonds are not aligned with the diamonds on the right. Nigga, you cannot see the quality in this photo enough to be able to count the diamonds the way you're doing in this one. That's the first thing. But there are some other flaws in this photo, right? We look at the neck of the pendant. This one here, very thin, very, very thin. This one here, like thick, pause. Like a, you know what I'm saying? It's thicker. Also, this one here seems to have diamonds right here. This one seems to be solid gold. Now, there has been discussions of Tupac owning multiple death row chains. And to be honest, we haven't quite got exactly to the bottom of that yet. But if I'm being honest, it's seeming that he only had one. Now, we're going to go through a few people who speak about this situation.
Drake. So he out there and he got the money. It's nothing to him to buy all this merchandise that he believes is Tupac. And that's closely related to Tupac. Drake, all I want to advise you, bro, is I saw on the back of the chain that says, "All Eyes on Me, 1996." Presented to Tupac, "All Eyes on Me," 96 or something like that. Well, just so that you know, Suge gave those chains out to people, especially the first round of chains in 1995.
What?
Wait a minute. Is he saying Drake got a Fugazi? Now notice, he said the first round of chains in 95. We see here Tupac wearing the death row chain. He has the Queen of Afeni Shakur. Let's give it up for her one time. And let's also give it up for either Hennessy or Paul Masson. I think that's Hennessy. I know that color brown.
Tupac had this chain in 1995. I know a lot of y'all don't like to listen to Reggie Wright.
I like this, and I'm going to tell you why. These are people who were really there and really do know Tupac. They can tell you stories about the intricate details no one else can. Now, will they know everything? Of course not. But you can rely heavily on the words you're hearing from these people because they were literally in the mix with Pac himself. Some are saying this looks very fresh. The All Eyes on You 1996 versus the 15K stamp here. That 15K stamp, you can tell is kind of scratchy. You can tell it's got some wear on it. The All Eyes on You seems a little fresh. When you're looking at the scratches on the back of it, you see the 15K stamp here. That does look kind of fresh. This is the alleged fake chain. They're saying the real one has 5 diamonds in this belt. This one has 4. You notice 1, 2, 3, 4. They're saying the real one has 5. Now we're gonna try to find them. And again, the photo that is going all over the internet, you really can't see those details. You can't see those details with this photo. Most of them, we got to remember, family, Tupac was out before 4K. He was out before 4K, okay? Tupac was out here banging before 4K was a thing. We just can't see the details unless we're getting a very close-up visual of the chain. Family, what y'all think? Y'all think Drake got the real deal?
One of the last things Pac gave me was his medallion, who's an ambulance, and it was cutting his shirt off to work on him. Pac said, hold up, wait, keep my chain for me. I got too many diamonds, you know how Pac is. I got too many diamonds on his chain for letting one of these ambulance or one of these doctor people steal my chain.
God damn, man. Give it up, man. God damn. Even in a ambulance heading to the hospital, shot up, brother was still thinking about his chain like, hold on, bro. These niggas ain't finna finesse me for my chain in this bit, bro. I might be out for a little while. Hold that thing down for me, gang. You feel me?
Keep it for me.
We got Pac wearing in here, but again, you really just can't get the look at it you really want.
Yeah, I've seen someone said he had 2 to 3 of them.
See how they know that? I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
7174, I appreciate you.
For this act?
Yeah.
Because if you get your shit took, a nigga gon' know. If you got 2 or 3 and you didn't got your shit took or she played you because you over in the room with her, a nigga not gonna know because you just throwing the other one. Ain't no nigga getting no 2 or 3. Suge had what he had because he controlling the pieces. But nigga won't just had one big one. You show up, first thing a nigga gonna say is, where you chain at? I tell you, they did not get those Death Row chains until Christmas time in '95.
Hey, by the way, so a comment that was left by, I guess, the guy who's a collector. Someone says, hey, there's a rumor that Drake actually purchased a copy and that yours is not the real thing that you sold, Drake. He said this. He says, hello, the pendant is 100% authentic. Tupac had multiple of these. The exact amount is not known, but not many.
So that's the guy who sold the pendant to Drake. And of course, I understand him saying it is very authentic. Tupac had multiple. He is trying to save face. Of course he's going to say, it's authentic. It's just multiple, of course. My conclusion is this. Drake did not purchase Tupac's authentic Death Row pendant. Did he get a replica? Did he get one that may have been in the mix? Absolutely. But the actual Tupac worn, I don't think he had it. Or I don't think he has it. Now, the reasoning behind him still making these kind of moves, I do think it is to troll Kendrick. If you ask me, he may even want to get back in the mix with Kendrick. I know it sounds crazy, but can you tell me another reason a year past the battle he would still be making plays like this? Buying Tupac's pendant. What would be the reason behind that? Why? You let me know, family. All right, let's keep it going. While we're on things Drake recently purchased, Drake